Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh here, back with another Kansas City Chiefs related video, and today we are going to be spotlighting one of the Chiefs' future reserve contract players. So if you don't know, a future reserve contract is essentially a contract that the team can sign a player to that doesn't count against the salary cap or the 53-man roster, but they also can't go to another team, so essentially you're being signed to a tryout. And the Chiefs signed several players to this type of deal, and I'll be talking about some of the other more intriguing ones in the future. But today I wanted to talk about wide receiver Antonio Callaway, formerly of the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. So Callaway is actually one of the more intriguing prospects that was signed to a reserve future deal, because the difference between Callaway and your typical reserve future contract player is Callaway has actually, done something in the league. Some of the other players have still done stuff in the league before, played snaps and stuff like that. But this guy was actually super productive as a rookie, was, on track to have a pretty nice career. So let's talk about that a little bit. So Antonio Callaway was originally an electric wide receiver prospect coming out of the University of Florida. However, there was off-field concerns with Callaway, which ultimately led him being drafted in the 4th round of the 2018 NFL Draft by, of course, the Cleveland Browns. And Callaway actually ended up having a really impressive rookie campaign, as he recorded 586 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns on just 43 receptions, and he really started to look like a promising young weapon for new Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield. Unfortunately for Callaway, he ended up getting suspended for 10 games the following season in 2019 for violating NFL rules, and that ultimately led to the Browns moving on from him because they thought he wasn't worth the trouble. Because one of the big reasons, like I said, he fell to the 4th round was because of off-the-field concerns, and as soon as those showed up again with the Browns, they didn't really waste too much time getting rid of him. There was also rumors about him missing team meetings and all that stuff, so they got rid of him. Well, then he would end up being picked up by the Miami Dolphins, and with the Miami Dolphins, after serving his 10-game suspension or whatever, he got suspended again for another 4 games for violating rules. Same thing there. Miami Dolphins didn't really waste too much time getting rid of him. Wasn't really worth the trouble for them. And since 2018, he's only appeared in 9 games, and his production has completely fallen off. Hasn't even eclipsed 100 receiving yards since then, or since that rookie campaign where he had almost 600 yards. So, it's been a pretty steep fall for him. But now the Chiefs have decided to take a chance on him and sign him to a reserve future deal. I believe he was also on the practice squad towards the end of last regular season, and now he'll kind of be competing with all the other wide receivers that the Chiefs have, like Demarcus Robinson, Byron Pringle, Mecole Hardman, Cornell Powell, and I actually think he's got a pretty good chance to crack the rotation. And that's because it's not like he never had talent. He had a really good rookie season. Arguably, it was comparable to Mecole Hardman's rookie season. Now, Callaway and Hardman are not really similar players all that much, but they definitely had similar production in both of their rookie seasons. But if you actually look into Callaway, like I said, he's a very talented receiver. He fits the speed theme that the Chiefs like. He ran a 4.41 40-yard dash coming out of school. He's not too big, only 5'11", closer to 180 pounds, so not the biggest guy, probably not that X receiver that the Chiefs are looking for to step up, but he's definitely someone that is more physical than you would think. If you go back and look at his tape from playing with the Browns, he won over the middle a lot. He was good at getting separation without just using his speed, and to me, he's someone that is never going to be your number one wide receiver, but he's one of those guys that, if the play breaks down for Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce or whatever, and Patrick Mahomes just needs someone, Callaway is most likely going to be open if you look his way, and you can hit him for a good gain. Callaway is definitely someone that could be good receiver depth. Like I said, the problem with Callaway was never his talent. It's not that he's not good enough. It's just that he needs to keep his head on straight if he actually wants to make a team and play. But if he actually reaches his ceiling with the Chiefs, he's better than Robinson. He's better than Pringle. Like, this guy was a pretty legit prospect coming out of college. So, like I said, he's just got to stay out of trouble. If he can do that, then he has a pretty good chance of making some noise in this rotation. So Callaway is definitely one of the most intriguing reserve future contract players. I will definitely make some more videos in the future about some of the other ones and just kind of give you a quick overview of what they can bring to the table, because I know a lot of you guys are wondering about them. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of Antonio Callaway, if you like him, if you don't like him, if you think he can make some noise on the Chiefs. And let me know in the comments some of your guys' favorite reserve future contract players that you want me to talk about, and I'll look into them. But all that being said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so more Chiefs fans can find this video, and make sure you check out my work on showmefootball.com and kckingdom.com. That's all I got for today. Peace.